All right, welcome back for Ideas for Better Living. And today we're going to talk about ideas for better finances, okay? We're going to look at how do you track your portfolio. We're going to look at like how do you research stocks. Now, there's lots of tools out there. I want to start with my favorite, which is Yahoo Finance. So let's take a look at Yahoo Finance. I have been using this for a very long time, okay? And basically, when you open it up, it's finance.yahoo.com. You'll see them right there. And basically, I like this because it has all kinds of news, like a regular news area. And then up here, it'll have all the things like S&P and the Dow and the NASDAQ and the Russell. You can find out what crude oil is selling for, or silver. You can do what Bitcoin is trading at. They have different currencies there. So that's awesome. And then over here on the right, you can put up your own portfolio, so you can customize what you're looking for. And so what I use mostly is what's called portfolio. So let's click on my portfolio. I have pre-made a bunch of them, like oil and banks and airline and these kind of things. Risky, like my risky stock. So very easy. Look at over here. It says create portfolio. So let's call it my holdings. So you want to look at, track some stocks. You don't have to buy them. You can just pretend, right? In your US dollar. So if you're in some other country, you can change a different currency, which is cool. So you submit it and there we go. Now you're going to add some holdings. So let's try, everybody knows Apple, AAPL. Then I click it. Ta-da, there it is. Now I have Apple I started. Now I can change these and add them by going over to settings. So once you have one in there, you can put like add holdings, okay? So you can add to your lot. So I can say, I want to buy one share. Now, if you don't buy anything, you leave it open. If you want to track it, like how's it going to do, I can say I'm going to buy one share at $100, okay? And then I can go ahead and click that. There we go. Now I'm tracking Apple. So I go back to my holdings. That's fine. Where's my holdings? Okay, double click it. And then it'll show that I just put down one share of Apple at $100. Today it's at 121. So I would have made $21 or 21%. So what I do is I put in the amount, and then every day this will change so I can track a stock. So it's really easy. You go to settings, you can change your currency, you do your holdings. There's lots of great areas that you can do. Now, notice I have a bunch of them. So let's go to a different one, and let's just go to, I don't know, let's go to a following one, okay? So there's a bunch of stocks you see I have there. That's pretty cool. And then up here, look at that. I have my oil one. There's all the oil stocks, okay? I can have like my watch list to say I'm watching them. I can do like my own holdings. So you can do anything you want. You can even do countries like India. I found a bunch of companies from India. I put in their ticker symbols there. I can follow them. Okay, so you can basically pretend to buy whatever you want, or you can put in what you really own. Now remember, nobody else can see these. It's in your account. You're not buying and selling stocks through here. You're just tracking them. Okay, so let's go to my watch list. Now I picked two companies here. Now over here, there's different ways you can track them. You can do a summary of everything right here, which is cool. They do this for you. And it just basically shows the market time and how many shares were sold. And these are the ranges. You can do my holdings. They have this, and they have fundamentals. Now, I like to do my own view where it says create own view. And now what I can do here is I can go through here and put down whatever I want. I can do the average volume, the company name. I can do the highs and lows. I can do after market and before market trading, which we'll talk about later. Fundamentals like earnings per share and dividend rates, the market cap. I can do moving averages. There's many ways. Once you understand these, it's a little easier. So how do you understand all this? Well, I made an example one for us. There it is. That's the example. So let's go through it and take a quick look. I had two companies here. Compass Diversified. Now, Compass Diversified, if you click on this here, This shows you information about this company. And I like it because when you add in a symbol, you can click on that and look at the chart of the company. There's conversations, means people are talking about this company. And I like that because you can find out what other people are saying about it. The statistics is just a bunch of averages and valuations they have. You can look at historical data of it. Profile, you can learn about what the company's about. So right here, it gives all the executives, where it's from, and the description of the company. It's awesome. There's financials. You can click on the financials. You can see this year, year to date, last year, 18 and 2 and 2027. You can look at what the analysis or what people are saying about it. The options traders, you can find out who's doing the options. This is for people who are traders, okay? Holders, you can find out what the insiders are doing. You can find out what people inside the company are doing. Look at 7 people have bought it, insiders, and 5 different people have sold it. And you can find out who the insiders are here and what they paid for it, like the directors, right? It's really cool. You can go through on your own, check them all out. So basically, if I go back now, I can go back to my portfolios. See all these portfolios? So every one, if you want to track oil, you can add all the oil like Halliburton and Chevron and Schlumberger and ExxonMobil. And you can click on any of these and say, hey, what does ExxonMobil do? You can actually go through the statistics for ExxonMobil, conversations, charts. This is an awesome free program. I love Yahoo Finance. Okay, and it is free. Okay, so let's go back. I got sidetracked here. And let's go back to some examples that I had for you. Okay, so let's go back to my watch list. So let's look at Apple. Okay, Apple's a big company. We know what they do. Now, here you'll see I have all these things I added. Now, remember, this is under my view. This is what I want to find under here, my example view. There's different views that you can make. If you want to put different information down, I usually make one and stick with it. So let's take a look at how I do it. All right.